Maar dis meer as 'n oplossing. Vandag voel ek heel deur die blare. Get it? Deur die blare. Today in the kitchen, we're talking about winter leaves.
Yeah.
Michael, look at this. Look, it looks really beautiful.
Yeah.
And everyone has a different texture. Take me through it.
Good. Well, let's deal with this one first. This is curly kale, and the sort of salad you're going to make with this would be perhaps with bacon and croutons and maybe some chopped hard-boiled egg. Nice sort of tart kind of dressing. It's quite a tough leaf, so it needs a little bit of work eating it. Right. So here we have some interesting ones. This is watercress, and this grows in streams by the roadside. I used to have a restaurant once, and down the road was a stream, and it was full of watercress. And you can use it for so many things. Obviously, it's lovely in salads because it's got slightly sort of peppery, but you can make soup from it, and it makes the most wonderful sandwiches if you've got really fresh white bread.
I'm told that it's also the oldest leaf that humans have been eating since the beginning of time.
Absolutely, absolutely. And here we have mizuna. This is a sort of a mustardy leaf.
It looks like rockets.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It's just a bit more frilly.
Yes.
And then here we have, this is called curly endive, or frise they call it sometimes.
It looks like my hair when it gets wet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't have any, so. But that's a really nice, pretty salad. And then here we have radicchio. This is an Italian salad. You can slice it up and put it into salad. It's slightly bitter, but delicious, and you can stir fry it as well, happily.
Okay. Yeah, because it almost looks like a cabbage.
Yeah, and you can stir fry it and put it into salad.
Okay.
And then here we have, we were told this was a red chicory. I'm not completely convinced that it is.
Why, what does a chicory normally look like?
A chicory normally looks fairly similar to this. It's normally sort of white or green. And then you can use the leaves in a salad. You can also just cut it in half and braise it. Lovely that way too.
Do you use any of this for decoration, or is it all for taste? Because most of them have got mustardy, bitter.
Yeah, no, they're all for taste. All for taste. Because the thing is that your winter salads are going to give you different tastes to your summer salads.
Okay. And they all grow in winter.
And yeah, and the leaves are usually slightly coarser than those sort of delicate lettuces.
Well, they're also really pretty. So after the break, we're literally going to come and make and prepare a meal. What are you going to make for us after the break?
We're going to do a salad of winter leaves with some chilled walnuts.
Okay, well, that sounds yummy enough. After the break, we're cooking.
Goodness can be found in encouraging greatness at the Junior Runners Academy in Soweto. Pick n Pay, always there for you.
A very, very warm, good welcome and a good morning to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Espresso. It's Michelle Obama that said a Sunday lunch is good, but a Sunday lunch is not good from Monday to Saturday. It should only be had on a Sunday. So I'm so glad we're making a salad today. What are we making, Michael?
We're going to make a salad of winter leaves with some apple, which is, of course, a winter fruit, and some chilled walnuts, just to give it a little bit of heat.
I like the chilled walnuts. What do you do if you're allergic to walnuts like I am?
Well, then you can use another kind of nut if you're not allergic to nuts, like almonds are fine.
Almonds, yeah.
Yeah? Almonds are absolutely fine.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to just get the walnuts ready first. And we just pop some sugar in there. And the sugar will start melting and caramelizing. And we can put some chili flakes in just to give it a little bit of heat.
So winter calls for a little bit of heat and a little bit of chili. Look at that.
And then we can just put some salt in there as well. Now we'll just leave that because that's going to quietly start caramelizing.
Okay.
And once it does, then we'll pop the nuts in. So now I'm going to quickly do the dressing. And here we have some capers. If you're using salted capers, just rinse them really well. And here we have some anchovy.
Is that our natural salt?
Anchovy fillets, yep. And then we just want to give this a little bit of a pound just to break down the capers and the anchovies, and then we can put in some lemon juice.
Do you always use fresh lemon juice, or can you have it? Does it really matter?
I think it's just got a better flavour. If you can't get fresh lemons, there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't use a bottled juice at all.
I have an orange tree in my back garden. I thought for months I thought they were lemons. I used them as lemons, and only when I realised that they're yellow, they're not lemons.
Look here now, we're going caramelising around the edges.
So I saw them melting around the
Yeah.
edges, and then you start moving it. Okay.
Yeah, and it just moves around the hot pan. You can see it's all starting to.
It smells delicious.
I know. Well, it's burnt sugar. You see, that's what's.
It gives me that same smell of almost a tamaleki.
Yes, absolutely. Right. So now we're going to add some olive oil here. Now you can add 2 tablespoons, which I give you in the recipe, but if you like, you can add a little bit more. And this again is a nice, really flavoursome. Look here. Here we're going now.
Oh, wow.
So now we'll put the almonds in.
Or our walnuts, in this case.
Walnuts, I'm sorry. And you'll see the sugar starts browning. And then you just
Stir it around.
stir it around, and it all caramelizes. You just want the sugar all to dissolve and to coat the walnuts completely.
Of course, if you think that we're going too fast and too quickly, because Michael's really good at this, soon we'll give you a recap as well so that you can make this at home. A winter salad.
Absolutely. So there we go.
Totally feel good. Okay.
And that caramelly stuff is just going to be so delicious in the salad. If you take it much further than that, it's going to get sort of bitter, and we don't want that.
No, we don't want burnt walnuts.
There we are. So now just leave them alone, and they will set quite nice and firm.
Okay, so they will become like the other ones.
Yeah,
really
hard
nice
and crisp.
hard. Okay.
Absolutely. So there we've got our dressing. I think I'm going to just pop a little bit more.
You love olive oil, don't you?
Oh, yes. Especially South African olive oils. They're just such good quality oils.
A little bit of that pepper
That's pepper. I'm not going to put any salt in because, of course, we've got the salt from the
anchovies.
Now here we've got our little winter greens that we looked at earlier.
Are rocket looking, but they're not rockets.
I'm going to sort of divide them into 4 sections there, and then we'll put the apple slices on. I've chosen apples red and green just simply because it gives you a different color, and of course the green apples are sort of more tart than the red ones tend to be sweet.
So there's a lot of flavors in there. Look at the color.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice
really
flavors, nice colors.
So while you're busy with that, Michael, what we're going to do is you can SMS the keyword salad to 33728 and make sure that you get a list of the ingredients and also the recipe as to how Michael created it and made this beautiful salad that we have so far. I see. How do you create those? You just take the lemon and
you just simply cut the peel up into thin slices. That's just going to give you a sort of a slight, that lovely sort of lemon oil, but a little bit of bitterness from the pith there. So here we have our chili walnuts.
And this time around, sweet taste. So we've got lemony,
Sweet taste,
bitter,
but we've got
taste.
don't forget we've got the chili there, so you're going to have the heat as well.
Right.
So
See, you're not scared to chop them up, so they're almost cracking, like
Yeah.
crunchiness.
Yeah.
I guess that's all you want in the salad because you've got leaves, you've got the apple crunchiness,
and
and
you just come
nuts.
across that sort of slightly hot, crunch, sweet
amazing.
stuff that's going on there.
This looks delicious. I'll keep it again. It's salad. Salad to 33728 in order to get a list of the ingredients and also how to make and create this. While Michael's drizzling that and putting our beautiful salad dressing on, let's take a look at how this was created in the first place.
Place lemon juice, anchovy and capers into a pestle and mortar and pound. Slowly add the oil and stir to emulsify. Melt sugar in a pan, then add roasted walnuts and chili. Place nuts on a tray, season with salt. Dress leaves, lemon peels and apple, then garnish with nuts.
And there goes our beautiful salad dressing. The keyword is salad to 33728 in order to get a list of the ingredients and also to create and recreate what you just done. Do we just call it a winter salad?
Winter salad with apple and chili walnuts.
I like that. It's beautiful. I'm going to taste this. Leigh-Anne and Kat standing by. Wow, this looks amazing. Yum.
We found goodness in goed gedacht olive oil and all the good they do for the community. Pick and Pay, always there for you.